everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers tease that Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline Massin's Wood world has been rocked a second time by her husband John Finn Finnegan's Tanner Novland family. How much can one woman take? This is a serious question that Steffy must confront for her safety and the safety of her kids. Steffy's first encounter with Finn's deranged biological family came via Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Sheila is a certified loon, and she terrorized Steffy to the point that she shot her and left her to die. Oddly enough, Finn was also targeted and left to die. Now comes the horrific news that Luna Nozowa, Lisa Yamada, is Finn's cousin/daughter. Realistically, Steffy is concerned about what Luna might do to her and her children. Will she decide to leave Finn for the safety of her family? Whatever Steffy ultimately decides to do, the marital challenges presented by this latest reveal are real and pressing. Steffy is adamant that Finn have nothing to do with his flesh and blood. She successfully convinced him to cut ties with Sheila, but he appears hesitant to cut off Luna. Finn feels guilty that Luna is a killer and wonders if she would be different if he knew about her existence. How far will Finn want to forge a father-daughter bond, and how will Steffy respond to his choice? Steffy loves Finn, and we predict that this situation is powerful enough to sever the connection they have. It's bad enough to have one in-law who tries to kill you, but two. Maybe Steffy should buy a lottery ticket. Tell us why, and our fans, what do you want to happen with Sin? Steffy's loved ones have asked her to leave Finn, but thus far she has resisted. All of that could change if Finn starts seeing Luna in secret. She's been fully pardoned for her crimes, and while Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, took responsibility for her, he's told her to leave. We totally see Finn trying to help Luna. How far would he go? As far as trying to move her into the Cliff House. If he does, do you think that Steffy should leave him once and for all? In the world of the Bold and the Beautiful, the lives of the Forresters, Spencers, and Logans are filled with endless twists, heartache, and triumphs. For years, Steffy Forrester has been caught in a whirlwind of emotional turmoil, ranging from her struggles with love to the trials and tribulations of family loyalty. The path to happiness has been anything but smooth for Steffy, but one thing always remained constant: her bond with her family and her husband, Finn. Finn and Steffy's marriage seemed to be the epitome of love and stability in the ever-chaotic world of B&B, and their family, including their son, Hayes, was growing into something truly special. However, recent spoilers have fans on the edge of their seats, hinting at an impending crisis that could rock Steffy's world. Steffy's perfect world. Before we dive into the drama, let's take a moment to reflect on the beautiful life Steffy had built with her husband, Finn. Their love story had all the makings of a classic romance, filled with passionate reunions, heart-to-heart moments, and a family they could proudly call their own. After the tragic loss of their first child, Steffy and Finn finally got the family they always dreamed of when they welcomed baby Hayes into the world. Steffy and Finn seemed like a rock-solid couple. But as the Bold and the Beautiful has proven time and time again, nothing is ever as perfect as it seems. Life has a way of throwing obstacles in the path of even the most stable of relationships, and in Steffy and Finn's case, it may soon be a woman named Luna. Enter Luna, a new challenge. Luna, a woman with a mysterious background, enters the B&B universe as Finn's new business associate. She is intelligent, ambitious, and incredibly driven, with a personal agenda that may or may not clash with the Forresters. Luna's charm, wit, and beauty are undeniable, and it doesn't take long for Finn to grow quite fond of her. What begins as a strictly professional relationship soon becomes something far more complicated. As Finn and Luna grow closer, Steffy begins to feel uneasy. While she trusts her husband, Luna's presence starts to create a tension in their household. There are whispers around town that Finn and Luna may have more in common than just business, and as Steffy notices their growing closeness, she begins to question the strength of her marriage. The shocking move-in. The situation takes a dramatic turn when Finn unexpectedly invites Luna to move in with them. He justifies this decision by saying that Luna needs a place to stay while she gets settled in Los Angeles, but Steffy is far from convinced. The idea of another woman, especially one as alluring and mysterious as Luna, living in their home doesn't sit well with Steffy. She is forced to confront her fears and suspicions head-on. At first, Finn insists that it is strictly temporary, but Steffy begins to notice subtle shifts in his behavior. He's more distant, more preoccupied, and less emotionally available. Steffy has always been intuitive, and she begins to sense that there's something more going on beneath the surface. Could it be that Finn is becoming too emotionally involved with Luna? Or could Steffy be reading too much into the situation? Despite her suspicions, Steffy tries to maintain the peace for the sake of their family. She focuses on being a mother to Hayes and keeping things as normal as possible. But as Luna's presence continues to dominate their household, Steffy's discomfort grows. She feels as though her relationship with Finn is slipping through her fingers, and the walls she's worked so hard to build around her heart begin to crumble. Steffy's breaking point. As the weeks go by, Steffy's anxiety and jealousy escalate. She can't shake the feeling that something is off with Finn and Luna's relationship. The two are constantly collaborating on business projects, spending long hours together, and sharing private moments that Steffy cannot ignore. The tension in their home becomes unbearable, and Steffy begins to question whether she and Finn have truly built a solid foundation. Finally, Steffy is forced to confront her feelings. She has tried to be understanding, but she cannot continue living under the same roof as Luna. The emotional strain takes its toll, and Steffy reaches her breaking point. In a heated conversation with Finn, Steffy demands to know what is really going on between him and Luna. Finn, caught off guard by Steffy's accusations, tries to reassure her that Luna is just a colleague and that nothing inappropriate has happened. He argues that Luna's move-in is only temporary and insists that he is still devoted to his family. But Steffy's doubts remain. The emotional connection she feels slipping away is undeniable, and she knows she cannot live in a relationship built on uncertainty. The heartbreaking decision. After much soul-searching, Steffy makes the gut-wrenching decision to leave Finn. She packs her things, takes Hayes, and moves out of their home, despite her love for him. The decision doesn't come easily, but Steffy feels as though she has no other choice. She is not willing to live in a relationship that feels like a constant battle for her husband's affection. Finn is devastated by her decision. He never imagined that his professional relationship with Luna could lead to this kind of rift in his marriage. He tries to convince Steffy to stay, but she is resolute. She needs time and space to figure out who she is and what she wants, and she cannot do that while living in the same house as Luna. The fallout from Steffy's departure reverberates throughout the Forrester family. Ridge, Brooke, and the rest of Steffy's loved ones are shocked by the sudden turn of events. While some are supportive of Steffy's decision, others wonder if she's made the right choice. The question on everyone's mind is whether this separation will be permanent, or if Steffy and Finn will find their way back to each other. Finn's guilt and regret. In the days that follow, Finn is consumed with guilt and regret. He never intended to hurt Steffy, but he now realizes that he may have allowed Luna's presence in their home to create a rift in his marriage. He begins to question his own judgment and whether he misread the situation. Finn's love for Steffy is deep, and he knows he must do whatever it takes to win her back. Finn's attempts to reach out to Steffy are met with resistance. Steffy is resolute in her decision, but she still has feelings for him. Their history is rich with love and passion, and she is not quick to forget that. However, Steffy is also a woman who values her self-worth and refuses to settle for anything less than the respect and love she deserves. Finn must prove that he is willing to fight for their relationship, not just for himself, but for the family they've created together. Luna's role in the drama. As the situation continues to unfold, Luna's role becomes even more complicated. While she insists that her relationship with Finn is strictly professional, her presence in their lives continues to cause tension. Luna has her own motivations, and it's clear that she is not above manipulating the situation for her own gain. While Luna may have initially thought she was just a temporary guest in Finn and Steffy's life, it's becoming clear that she has set her sights on something far more permanent. Her feelings for Finn are growing, and she is not willing to step aside without a fight. Will Luna try to sabotage Steffy and Finn's reconciliation, or will she step out of the picture and allow them to heal? Steffy's path forward. As Steffy continues to navigate her life without Finn, she begins to realize that she is stronger than she thought. She finds solace in her family, especially her mother, Taylor, and her siblings. She focuses on her career at Forrester Creations, using her energy to build her own future without relying on anyone else. Steffy's journey is one of self-discovery, and while it's painful, it's also empowering. Steffy will ultimately have to decide whether she wants to fight for her marriage or let go of the past. The drama is far from over, and fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this love triangle. Will Steffy and Finn find their way back to each other, or will Luna's presence in their lives forever alter the course of their relationship? Conclusion: the road ahead. The bold and the beautiful is never short on surprises, and the drama surrounding Steffy, Finn, and Luna is only just beginning. As fans eagerly await the resolution of this storyline, one thing is clear: Steffy will never stop fighting for what she believes is best for her family. Whether she can forgive Finn and rebuild their relationship, or whether she'll forge a new path entirely, only time will tell. But one thing is for certain: Steffy's journey will continue to captivate viewers and keep them guessing at every turn. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUTFULUPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.